Hi, I'm Dr. Alison Lejkowski of Propel Active Health and Lifestyle in Burlington. I am going to be reviewing a few pillows for you. As a chiropractor, I get a lot of questions from my patients about what pillows I would recommend. And while I do find that it's hard to make one pillow recommendation that works well for everybody, I do like to have a few go-tos that I can refer my patients back to depending on their frame and sleep style, so that they have somewhere to start when they're looking to replace their pillow. So I ordered these off of Amazon. They're all readily available right now. And I would say the price point per pillow ranges from about $40 to $70, depending on whether you can find them on sale. So for a pillow, all reasonably priced, not $200 like some that I've seen from bigger mattress stores. So it should be hopefully fairly accessible for everybody. The first pillow that we're going to take a look at today is the HOMCA pillow. So again, from Amazon. I've seen this one on social media. A lot of people seem to be reviewing and recommending it, so I thought I would give it a try. This is a one-piece memory foam pillow that is contoured to shape for cervical support. It's meant to be interchangeable for side sleepers, back sleepers, and I think they say stomach sleepers as well, although I find that hard to believe because first thing out of the box, I find that this foam feels really, really firm, which I personally don't love. I've slept on solid memory foam pillows before and found that when they're too firm, I sometimes get some ear pain when I'm laying on my side on these. So I was a little bit biased straight out of the box, but I still gave it a shot. I found when I'm laying on my back, this little dip here, very supportive for your head and your neck. So it feels really stable. It's relatively aggressively contoured though. So it definitely makes you feel like you want to stay in the back sleeping position, which I always started out in the evening on my back. But then when I would try to roll up onto my side, if I woke in the night, I just found that I couldn't find a comfortable position. I think it's because the sides here are a little bit too tall for my frame. Now, I'm not a tiny person, I'm 5'9", so my shoulders are reasonably broad, but I still found that because it's a firmer foam, with the height, it was just too much. It was kind of pushing up on my head and not supporting that neutral spine that we're looking for with a good pillow. I did like this shape here. That's meant for your downside arm to just like slide into there when you're in the side lying position. So I like that feature, but as a whole, I found this pillow for me was just too firm in the side lying position. If you are someone who sleeps exclusively on your back, or if you're someone with a bigger frame who doesn't mind the firmer pillow, that you might find that this pillow is super comfy. I like a lot of features about this design. They do say you can use this side as well, just as a more standard like roll shaped pillow, and that could be pretty supportive as well. But again, you're missing out on the cool wing features here, but you may find that that was a supportive position. I didn't love this pillow, so this one I would be giving a pass, but I would keep it in mind if I had someone with a larger frame and someone who told me that they just generally sleep exclusively on their back and never move around. This might be their dream pillow. If you have tried this pillow and have feedback for me, or wanted to tell me that I'm wrong and it changed your life, then I would love to hear about. Feel free to leave a comment below. Otherwise, this is the HOMCA pillow, and I would not recommend this pillow. This one here is from Amazon. It is the Mkicesky pillow. I'll spell it out in the caption so that you know how to find it. This one here is another one-piece memory foam pillow. Straight out of the box compared to the HOMCA, which I reviewed previously. This one is a lot softer and squishier. So it's really nice and cushy, to the point where when I first got it out of the box, I was a little bit worried that it wouldn't be supportive enough, that it would be too squishy and wouldn't really give you enough support to maintain that neutral spine when you're sleeping on your back and your side. But I was wrong. I was pleasantly surprised. I tried this pillow out and found that I actually really loved it. In the back sleeping position, it has this curve again. Your head dips into this little hole here. Your neck is supported by this curve here. It's got this little piece that goes under and just kind of tucks under the top of your thoracic spine to make sure your whole neck is supported. And I like this feature. In the side lying position, it's got two sides. So it's got one side that's a teeny bit higher than the other side. So depending on your frame and comfort level, you may find that one side was preferable to the other. I found that the higher side for me was nice and supportive in the side lying position. I found even if I started on my back, I could roll without too much disruption in my sleep onto my side and get comfy pretty much immediately. Because it is the softer foam, I haven't had any ear pain, and I've been sleeping with this pillow actually for about 3 weeks now, because as I was going through the process of doing this review, I found I actually prefer this to the shredded memory foam pillow that I've been loving and using for the last 3 or 4 years, which surprised me. I didn't think that I was looking for a replacement pillow for myself, just some options for my patients. So I was really surprised that I have been reaching for this pillow more often than my previous pillow. So I'm definitely going to be keeping on using this one because I really love it. I'm sleeping through the night. I'm waking up with no neck pain, no headaches. I found even though it's got this odd shape, I have a queen size silk pillowcase that I really like, and it fits over this no problem. So if you have a pillowcase that you already love, you could use it with this pillow. It does have a removable pillowcase. There's a zipper here. I think this button must unsnap from the inside. I didn't actually check that out because I've been using it with my own pillowcase, but the website advertises that this is a breathable, cooling pillowcase. So if you didn't mind going through the process of removing this to wash it, then I suppose you could use this one. I just find it easier to throw my own pillowcase over top for washing purposes. So thank you for watching this review. As I said, very pleasantly surprised. I've already recommended this pillow to a couple of my patients and will likely continue to do so, as it is only about $45. It can be ordered and shipped to your house within a day or two, usually through Amazon. So this is probably my new top pillow recommendation because it holds its shape through the night and you don't have to play around with it before bed every night to get it into the shape that you like. If you have tried this pillow or one similar, then I would love to hear about it in the comments. Thank you for following along. Dr. Alison Lejkowski here again with my final pillow review of this little series. Today I have a shredded memory foam pillow. This one is off of Amazon. I've been using a shredded memory foam pillow for the last 3 or 4 years, and I've really liked it. I like that the foam is supportive, but still has that nice, soft, squishy feel when you first lay your head down on it, which is nice and cozy and comfy. So I do like that this pillow as a whole is very comfortable. And if you put a little bit of time and effort into it, it can be very supportive. I tend to like to dig out a little hollow for my head. So you'll see it's almost mimicking the shape of the molded foam pillows that I've already been reviewing. Very customizable though, because again, you can shape it to suit whatever your sleep style is. The nicest feature I think with this one is the fact that it is very customizable because it actually has a zipper on the side. So there's one for the pillowcase, but then there is another one underneath here. So this is to open up the actual pillow, and you can see that is the foam that's inside it. So this is a shredded memory foam, lots of little pieces inside. So you can actually open this up when it comes. I find they always come really overstuffed. I've never received a shredded memory foam pillow and kept it with all the fill that it's shipped with because it's just too firm and too tall. But you can pull out as much or as little as you like depending on your sleep posture. So if you are someone who sleeps exclusively on their back, then you could remove probably about half of the foam to make it a little bit flatter, but still give you enough to build up a ridge to support your neck when you're laying in that back sleeping position. If you're someone who sleeps on their back and their side like me, you have to leave a little bit more because while you do want it to be pretty flat in the middle when you're laying on your back, you need enough fill so that these sides can loft up and fully support your neck in that neutral spine position that we're looking for from a pillow. So this one requires a little bit of shaping before bed. I find most nights you kind of flip it around, fluff it up, and then build up those little ridges that you like. But it doesn't take very long. But it is something you have to consider with this pillow. It does require a little bit of, effort before bed most nights. If you are someone who sleeps and moves around a lot, while they sleep, then you may find that this pillow could possibly require some shaping through the night. I could imagine while the memory foam is kind of grippy, there's more friction between it than some other fills. If you moved a ton, it would probably shift the insides and you may find that you had to reshape it throughout the night, which could be a little bit disruptive. So if you're a super active sleeper, you may find this pillow is not the best choice for you. If you are a stomach sleeper, which I don't generally recommend, it's not great for your neck, it's not great for your lower back, but I do have patients that say no matter what they try, they cannot change from being a stomach sleeper. So this could potentially be a good option for a determined stomach sleeper, because you could remove a ton of the fill, make it really, really flat. So you're really just kind of supporting your neck, because if you're laying on your stomach with your head turned to your side, you don't want a bulky pillow that's going to push your neck up to the side. That's definitely kind of cause some kinks and discomfort in your neck throughout the night. So if you must sleep on your stomach, you do want something super flat. And because this is so adjustable, that could be something that could work for you. So while I like this pillow, after trying the Mkicesky solid memory foam pillow, I will say that I have been choosing that one more often than this. But if you like the adjustability factor, or you've tried some of the molded contoured memory foam pillows and not loved them, then this could potentially be a good option for you. If you tried a similar pillow and either loved it or hated it, please feel free to comment below. I'm always open to suggestions for pillows, so I would love to hear about what pillow has changed your life. Thanks so much.